Hi Johan, I'm here to present my self-chosen novel, which is, as you can see from my beautiful PowerPoint, The Dead Poets Society. The Dead Poets Society is written by the author, Nancy H. Kleinbaum, and it was published on the 1st of July 1989. The book was based upon the movie with the same title from 1989. The movie has among the bright movie stars such as Robin Williams and Ethan Hawke. The book takes place in an old boarding school called Welton, where a new teacher stirs up something in some of the boys, and ordinary schoolboys become a part of the Dead Poets Society. From this book, I've chosen some of the characters to make a characterization out of. I've chosen Todd and Neil because they're sort of the antagonists of the story. Neil is a very shy and silent person. He has a hard time with his parents and he has to live up to the family's reputation. He has an older brother he always gets compared to, and the thought of speaking out loud sort of terrifies him, both in school and when it comes to his parents. He's very fond of Neil, who he shares a room with, and a short example of his fear of speaking up for himself is on page 159, line 18 to 22. And it goes like this. "Answer him," Mr. Anderson said angrily. "Yes," Todd said faintly. "I can't hear you, Todd," Nolan said. "Yes, sir," Todd answered, not much louder than before. And here it's described well how how Todd can't even stand up for himself, not even to his parents, but to his teacher. And Neil also has a strange relationship with his father. His mother doesn't speak against him, and we don't really hear that much about her. And he does as his father says. His father has very high hopes when it comes to Neil. He wants him to be a doctor and get good grades and do the things he wants him to. But Neil has other dreams. He wants to act, but he's too afraid to tell his father so. And Neil sort of protects Todd. He diverts the attention away from Todd when Todd really doesn't want to speak out loud. And Neil wants to sign up for a play, and he gets the role, and his father finds out, and he sends him to a military school. The night he's told Todd goes into his father's study and takes the gun he has in his desk and shoots himself. And I've chosen John Keating because he's a very important character. He's the one that helps the boys, sort of makes this whole thing happen. He's a newly hired teacher at the Welton School. He teaches the boys in English literature, and he's younger and different than the other teachers. He challenges them in new ways and brings them out of their comfort zone and does new exercising with them. A great example is actually on page 76, line 14 to 19. "Go on," Keating said. "Kick at it. Beat at it. It will never be enough." "Don't stop," Keating cried. From the moment we entered crying, Todd shouted, struggling but forcing the words out. Here it's described how Keating is so passionate about wanting to help the boys and how he sort of gets Todd out of his shell. And the structure of it all is actually quite normal until the whole scene with Neil wanting to shoot himself, where it shifts between the other members of the Dead Poets Society and Neil, and you sort of gradually get to him shooting himself. And some of the topics are making your own choices, like Neil does. He wants to make his own choice and make his dream and do acting, but his father doesn't want to. And it's to seize the day, which is kind of a topic about throughout the whole thing, to seize the day and get the most of it. One of the conflicts is, of course, between Neil and his father. Neil wanting to act and wanting to pursue his dreams, but the father doesn't want to let him. And another one is between Knox and Chris. Knox being desperately wanting Chris, but Chris having a boyfriend and don't want anything until later on, you know. And the message is, as Mr. Keating says, to seize the day. Do like Neil, maybe like Charlie, and just don't care too much about people's expectation. And just make the best of your life. An important one is always that your parents don't actually know what's best for you. As a conclusion, what I've gotten out of this book, so to say, is that, as I've previously mentioned, your parents don't always know what's best for you. You can't worry about what people expect of you. You have to follow your own dreams and make the best of this life. So everyone, I hope you liked it. I hope you found it great, and hope you enjoyed listening to it. Bye.